This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we're talking about the game. The game says that Kanye has done more for him in his career than Dr. Dre has. Okay, I love how everyone was defending that when I said that in the last one. Now we got more insight onto this right now. So, because one of Dr. Dre's guys spoke on this. Now, someone was in the comments when I said that earlier and said, "You don't know what Kanye did for him. He could have put him onto some business plays and everything." Dude, I don't know if it went that deep. I think that Kanye song was big. It was big for the game in this year. You know, like the past year, the game hasn't had a lot of traction. Okay, and it's probably opened a lot of doors for game, like business wise, right? Now, this also reveals why he wasn't at the Super Bowl. Okay, why was he not at the halftime show? Because he's unreliable. He flip flops. You know, someone said, "I guess this is why he wasn't at the Super Bowl." Focus, who works with Dr. Dre, said, "Exactly. You can't depend on an unstable cat for something that is as epic as that." I mean, the Super Bowl is huge. You know, everyone had to be on point for that. That was big. Now the game has flip flopped a lot of his career, especially the beginning. When we'll revisit this again, he almost got dropped from Interscope when he was signed to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre asked 50 Cent to step in. Now, right before he gets signed to G Unit, he reveals to Jim Jones that, "Yo, I'm going to diss 50 Cent. Once I get hot," he gets hot. He disses 50 Cent, ruins what they have. G Unit starts to crumble, and G Unit was built before the game came over there because 50 Cent had solidified all other three members, and then he was building more of a roster. And, you know, once you start having weaknesses in the camp, things start to crumble, and that's what kind of happened there, you know. And the Dr. Dre had to make a choice. Am I gonna rock with 50 and Eminem, or am I gonna rock with the game because he's just going rogue? Obviously, he's gonna stick with 50 Cent. 50 Cent's still loyal to Dr. Dre to this day, no matter what. No matter what problems he had with Jimmy Iovine and everything, he's still loyal to Dr. Dre, still loyal to Eminem. Okay? Gotta respect that. The game does what's best for the game. And that's his character. Okay? Now, Jim Jones keeps revealing over the past, 7 years that he had a chance to sign Drake. Well, Drake should get on his knees and thank the universe that Jim Jones didn't sign him. Because if Jim Jones signed him, nothing would have happened. Name one rapper that Jim Jones made a big rapper. None. Okay? He's good with his own career. He's one of the best rappers out of Dipset right now. But just because you had a chance to sign somebody doesn't mean they were going to go somewhere. Yeah, Max B doesn't count. Max B was impactful on Jim Jones's albums, but he didn't really break out and start making money until he broke away from Jim Jones, you know, and unfortunately, he had a case pending, so he couldn't, do anything with his career. Okay, but stop bragging about something you missed out on too, because it sounds like it sounds lame when someone's huge and you missed out on an opportunity to sign them. You didn't have the intuition or the vision to sign them. I've missed out on things. I wouldn't talk about it though, because it's like it wasn't meant for me. You know, there's a lot of people that came across when I was doing videos, and I knew I wasn't an executive. I was hustling videos and stuff, and I was good at marketing and building sites and stuff like that. You know, I wasn't good at making a rapper under my label. I didn't have a record label at that time. Fat Joe talks about the same thing with Eminem. Now, Fat Joe had a part in Remy's career with Big Pun and everything, and, but Eminem probably wouldn't have been as big if he had signed to Fat Joe. Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine had the machine to get Eminem where he needed to be, and they had the vision. Fat Joe wouldn't have had that vision. He might have put Eminem in the middle of the Bronx, and he wouldn't have let Eminem be Eminem. You got to look at things like that. I would say I had the opportunity, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't, things happened the way they happened and they were supposed to happen, this way. It doesn't mean that, you know, you missed out on making, bajillions of dollars. You might have been nothing if you had signed Eminem. Might not have worked. And that's everything, man. I appreciate you guys. Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.